Okay, there we go. For some reason, it forgot my microphone. Gotta love it. Okay, let me just get rid of my new screen. Okay. And we are ready. So, let's get the introductory sequence out of the way. I have been away I took a week off because I quite frankly didn't have any ideas. I didn't have any ideas this evening before either, so I thought, let's do something different. Good evening, ladies, gentlemen, and everyone. Excuse me. Let's try this again. Good evening, ladies, gentlemen, and everyone everywhere in between. I am A Spectrum D, but you may also call me Lewis. And this week is going to be a little different. We have people. Gil, welcome. Before we begin proper, is everything audible? Is my voice audible? Is the music audible? Is it all balanced? Because I'd rather not have these issues to, stick around the entire thing. Music's a bit loud. Okay, no problem. Give me a moment. Okay, that should be a little more tolerable. Thank you for the notice, Gil. So, for this, I've decided, let's go with Minecraft Creative. We can start something, and yes, this is a solo one because I don't know how to make servers. I don't know how to make servers, and I have no plans to at the moment. So this is probably going to be a solo Twitch world. Everyone can have input on something that we could either incorporate or add to part of this. I've used the overworld as a template for because a regular super flat doesn't look. It looks a little more artificial. Pardon me if I pronounce your name wrong. Hang on. Ut? Is that? How do you pronounce the C there? Is that kicking or? Forgive me. I do see you there. Welcome. I believe you're new. But I can't seem to pronounce your name. Well, not the second part. So, I have a potential idea of what we could start with, but unless anyone has any ideas to start with, I was thinking we turn this world into some sort of civilization, some sort of city, maybe. Unless anyone has any ideas for a starting point. Utechna. Okay, thank you, Leia. But welcome. Leia, bloody hell. Do you mind if I just call you Utechna for the sake of easy reference, because I know how to pronounce that? But welcome, you must be new. So, the last time we've built anything related to a city, Gil would remember this because Gil's one of the few people I actually have met in real life. But he and a few friends of ours got together on a bedrock world, and we built this massive city. Well, I wouldn't say massive, but it had 3 rows of houses in different sizes. It had a hospital, a hotel, 5 apartment blocks, a mall, a swimming pool, an amusement park. One of our friends was working on an aquarium, so we could put a lot of things here. It's been a while since we should do that again, yeah. But Bedrock, at least because I play on the Switch, it's not the most stable platform. So what we could do is if one of us is able to figure out how PC servers work, anyone in our group who has Minecraft Java, we should all get together. And because I actually started up a Discord group chat for everyone who was in, or most of us who were in that group, on Discord, so we could even stream together potentially. But yeah, we really should. Let me see. Let's use. No, I do have Java. I'm playing Java right now, but I'm talking about as a platform to play on, because I have the Switch version as well. I have Bedrock. It works, but it's not quite as excuse me. It's not quite as stable, if you will. Let's try. What do these blocks look like? So this I definitely want to use because I want to have some sort of texture. That's fine, Utakula. It's very much something that you can enjoy on your own if you've got the creativity and the patience. But if you don't have either of those things, it's still something good to fool around with friends. If you're looking for access to play with people, I would recommend the Bedrock edition because it's a lot easier to join other people on it because you use your Microsoft account and your Xbox details. If you have them. But on Java, it's not quite that simple. You actually need to set up a server, which it is a tad inconvenient. It's not quite that simple. Right, so if I get started. So this is mostly just going to be building and ideas. So if anyone just wants to generate small talk or suggest ideas to put in this into this city, go ahead. Because sometimes I run out of ideas. Like I ran out of ideas rather quickly. So I needed other suggestions from people who had built on the last city world. Also, feel free to invite anyone you may know who might enjoy this over. Then, yeah, Java servers do take some time because apparently you need to have some knowledge in coding or in computer programming. I know that there's a way to get a free server with little hassle because Gary Combine, a fellow streamer, used it for one of the worlds we play on, or for a world we play on. And hang on, this isn't consistent. So it works, but it's not very powerful because it's a free server, because it uses so little resources. Also, I managed to find some DMCA free music for the stream, because that's what screwed up the first Metopia, is that not all of the music that I had on was DMCA free, or it had to be muted when the VOD was up. So I couldn't upload that one. Regardless of that, summer's here. How is everyone? I'm done with college for the academic year, or the academic year is over rather, and maybe you can... Yeah, Windows 10 edition has crossplay, but I believe I have to buy a whole nother version. I don't know if I can just connect my Microsoft account to the PC and get it for free. I don't think that's how it works. Java, to me, is it's best for control. Games like this, first-person games for me, are much better with a keyboard and mouse because you have a better sense of control. But in terms of playing with friends, the Bedrock edition is supreme. Doing fine, just doing some art right now. Interesting. you techno. If you'd be willing to share, there should be a link in my Twitch bio to the Nerd Herd Discord, where we have a page where you can show off your art. You could either join there, or you could, I don't know, I'd be interested to see your art, because I do art as a hobby as well. It's just finding something to do. I'm thinking, when I get far enough in Metopia, I want to draw all 3 of my squadrons, because I'm playing the full version of Metopia gradually, and I don't know when I next will stream it. But right now, I'm on my 2nd team. I won't say why, because, you know, even if it's a Nintendo game, spoilers. But I'm on my 2nd group, and my group is, if I remember correctly, there's my internet avatar, which you can see in my Twitch profile. How far am I? I'm just getting that, thank you, Gil. I've gotten to next door, so I've gotten my 2nd group. My 2nd group is my internet avatar, which you can see on my waiting screen and my Twitch banner and profile picture. His name is Jupiter. I actually took the effort to name him a while ago. Still haven't beaten the original one. I don't know how much you're missing out on, but it's one of those games that's really great for meme material. And just weird crossover stories. But my team is my internet avatar, Jolene Cujo from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Stone Ocean, specifically based on the anime colors. Rick Sanchez from Rick and Morty, and Bendy the Dancing Demon from Bendy and the Ink Machine. My 1st team is Prince Vegeta IV from the Dragon Ball series, Gyro Zeppeli from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 7, Steel Ball Run, and who's the last one? Give me a minute. I've genuinely forgotten. Jack Skellington, that's it, Jack Skellington from The Nightmare Before Christmas. Let's see, who have I got as my cast? One of my friends, this is Gary again, who I've already spoken about, he wanted me to add one Fat Albert into the game. So I made him Greenhorn's king. I made him the king over Greenhorn. And it suits him well, I will say that much. As for I know that you can get more than 2 teams, because there's a lot of space in the inn. So, I'm not quite sure who I want in my last team. I know I want Shantae, as a pop star. But, otherwise, I don't know, I've got a Dalek Sec from Doctor Who, 10th Doctor era. It was the leader of the Cult of Skaro. I've got Thomas the Tank Engine, who I could make a tank for obvious reasons. What else? I've got Cronoa, the Supreme Kai of Time, from the Dragon Ball spin-off series, like Heroes and Xenoverse. I've been thinking of making these of fellow streamers or friends of mine, so Gary Combine would have been one of them, because I recently designed an avatar for him. I don't know, if anyone has any characters that they'd like to see me make and potentially add to the game, then please go ahead, but be wary, I may not be familiar with wherever they may come from. because I'm not a very well-cultured individual, I'll admit that now. I for the most part, do tend to stick to what I know, admittedly, for the most part. But, who have I met? I've made Sans the skeleton from Undertale, the Great Sage. Papyrus from the same game is one of the castle guards. Steve is Minecraft Steve. I believe Nigel Thornberry is one of Fat Albert's guards. That was per request of someone. The princess is, I believe their name is Witty from Friday Night Funkin'. I'm not very familiar with that, but I know it's making its rounds. The really snarky prince, the Prince of Next Door, I think, is Tom the Cat from the Tom and Jerry series. And the poor bloke who Witty's betrothed with, or will be betrothed with, is Jerry, because of rivalry. I don't tend to put any characters that I've not made myself on my teams, because, I don't know, I don't want to use other people's creations outside of NPCs. Like, I want to have my team be me as I've created. What else? What else is there worth talking about? Oh, for anyone who follows the series, did anyone catch the Sonic the Hedgehog 30th Anniversary Symphony that they held a little while ago? Oh, it was glorious. I was there for the whole thing, totally worth it. Staying up till around 10 at night, totally worth it. I'm just waiting for a Spotify release now for all the different collections and some of the single tracks. Absolutely brilliant. Yeah, the music one. They got an orchestra together for it, but they also got some of the artists for games in it. So they got Crush 40 and Jun Sonoy to remake some tracks. They played a few of the remastered tracks for Sonic Colors Ultimate because promotion. But overall, I think music or a symphony is the best way to go about celebrating a series that's had as many ups and downs as the Sonic series has had. Because however many flaws it may have, whether it be the game quality or the good evening Drac, welcome. If you want pizza, get it yourself. I cannot feed you through the internet. But I think a symphony is the best way to celebrate. Oh. Wow, okay, well, thank you for stopping by anyway. But I feel like a music symphony is one of the best ways to go about celebrating a series like this, because over the course of it, if there's one thing that's for the most part been consistently good, it's probably the music. Like one of the most almost unanimously liked things about the series is its music. So that was probably one of the best ways to go about celebrating it. Pardon any background noise. I think I have noise cancelling on, but I can't be too sure because I don't know how effective it is. Hopefully it's not too big of an issue. I didn't play Lost World, but I did hear some of the music. It's alright. It's not my cup of tea. Come to think of it, I'm trying to think of a Sonic game off the top of my mind that I really like. I like the music for a lot of them, It's a really good point, actually. Let me think. because I can list maybe my top 3 or top 5 songs from the series off the top of my head. Live Life from Black Knight is one I really like. Light of Hope. Was it? I think Diamonds in the Sky for Radiant Emerald from Sonic R is creeping up there. What else? Mystic Cave Zone from Sonic 2. I kind of wish that was one of the remastered tracks, but, you know, I'm still really pleased with what they had. Never Turn Back from Shadow the Hedgehog. That's one I really like as well. I like His World, but specifically the Bentley Jones and Crush 40 versions. I like the Crush 40 version of Seven Rings in Hand. Marble Zone always gets me. Is it the pillars? Is it the pillars in Marble Zone? Because I remember back when I was in one of my schools when I was younger, I went to special schools because autism, woo. Now you know what the A stands for in my username. But I remember on a Friday we had Golden Time, which was effectively free time. And one of the things we do is they actually had a version of Sonic 1 in the classroom. So that's one of the things we do to pass the time. Marble Zone, now that I think about it, was one of the things that got me too. Like, I don't think I ever got to Spring Yard. Which is sad, because Spring Yard has some pretty good music too. Starlight, god, now I'm just thinking about Sonic music. Oh, it's so good. I've not heard all of it, god knows I haven't heard all of it, but most of what I've heard is... it's good. Pardon my rambling. Yeah, Marble Zone. I'm curious, what are everyone's thoughts on the sequel for the live-action CG Sonic movie that's coming out next year? Because the most recent thing we got officially was just a teaser with, I think it was like a 5-second remix of Emerald Hill. I know that some development pictures have been shown on Twitter, but I've not seen a lot of them, and I won't reveal anything. You haven't seen the first one? I know you can get it on DVD and Blu-ray, but I wouldn't be surprised if someone's found a way to get it on YouTube without it being taken down, because that's how some people have seen it. But all things considered, it's a good movie. It doesn't have a lot of Sonic essence in it, because it, you know, it's a buddy cop. It's like an action-adventure buddy cop. But all things considered, it's a good movie. It's Paramount's own spin on Sonic. They've told their I'm definitely excited. Yes, indeed. I'm hoping they can get some more Sonic-esque music. Pardon me, just getting my drink. I'm hoping they can have some more Sonic-esque music in it. It's not Sonic with it. Yeah. The design, like, I liked the second design already, you know, post-Manhog, but sounds weird, but I think I'm burned out of watching. That's interesting. Pray tell, Gil, why would that be? Is it what you've heard about it, or is, I mean, you know, you do what you will with your time, but I'm genuinely curious as to the reasons, because typically when you're burned out of something, it's because you've done too much or seen it too much. But if you've not seen the film... Excuse me. Alright, give me a moment. No, hold on. There we go. Oh no, you just moved on. Yeah, that's fair. I don't watch a lot of television or movies. I think my top 3 movies out of what I've seen are, in no particular order, Sonic the Hedgehog, the first one, because I've not seen the second one. Dragon Ball Super Broly, I really like the animation in that movie, that's really good. Blizzard's also a good track. And The Nightmare Before Christmas. I don't think getting old, I don't know how much getting old is a factor, because you can be at any age and still enjoy something. Age should not be a factor. If you're burned out of something, age shouldn't be a part of it. Age shouldn't stop you from enjoying something or not enjoying something. It should just be your experience. I think the only television series that I will actively go downstairs to watch is Doctor Who, but that's not even on at the moment. Or I noticed that I recently enjoyed The Last Leg, which is a British TV series. That being said, I do enjoy... Sonic Prime's not out yet. I believe that comes out next year. But I've seen the concept. I've seen the concept art. And I'm intrigued. I am cautiously optimistic. Because I haven't watched all of Sonic Boom. I don't think I've even completed the first series. I've only seen seasons 1 and 2 of X because Netflix don't have the third season. I haven't seen Sat AM. I haven't seen Adventures. I haven't seen Underground. But I'm intrigued by the idea of what Prime is. Oh, thank you. Originally, Gil, you remember this, on the Bedrock version, the road was made out of, was it black and white concrete with smooth stone slabs across the edge? But Deep Slate has really expanded the options for texturing. Yeah. I'm not digging potholes for no reason, don't worry. I'm digging random holes so that I've got somewhere to put the cobbled deep slate at a different angle to give it a different texture. Oh, bugger. Of course, what we could even do is we could add things from fiction into this world. Like, I've always wanted to try and completely build one of the Five Nights at Freddy's locations at least, because they don't have, or the first game and the second game, no, the first game and the third game, as far as I'm aware, don't have defined locations, geographically speaking. So we could put one of those somewhere in this world, if I can. You know what, this will work, I think. So this will be our stretch of road for a start. Okay. What do we start with? It says I have 4 viewers. Hello. Feel free to make yourselves known if you can, or if you're open to, comfortable to. I need to let the cat out of my room. Give me a minute. The door's open, people. Have I thought about making... Oh, what, like a Discord gaming server? Or... I don't quite follow. because making a server could mean different things. The thought of making my own specific server for me has crossed my mind for a little while, but I don't know if I'm quite... I don't think I'm at that point where I think I need one, because I'm not looking for large quantities of followers. I mean, I don't really look for followers at all, I just do this for fun. But having a Discord server, at least, you know, you want enough people there to justify having it. And I don't want to feel like I have to leech off of my fellow streamers to acquire said people to justify a Discord. So I have considered the idea, but I don't think I'm quite ready. But I also don't know how monitoring it would be, because I'm not great in terms of moderation. Yeah, mostly because I don't think I have the time. Oh, hello Glitch, welcome. Doing homework so you can't stay, but no, that's completely fine. Oh, thank you. I made it, I cobbled it together myself. I wanted to go for a sort of cozy, rustic look. I don't know if I'm gonna make a new layout or when I will, but the idea's crossed my mind. So, what do we build first, ladies and gents? Or people who have crossed, or people who are on those lines? What do we start with? Because every civilization has got to have something. Do we build an establishment? Do we start with a mock base of operations? Or do we provide a service? I want to have as much interaction as possible, because otherwise it defeats the purpose. A house? You know what? Yeah, we could make this a row of houses. We could make this almost like a cul-de-sac, maybe. Could do that. I want to make a pathway first, though. Let me find the suitable path block. Excuse me, let me just change my video settings a bit. 10 chunks, there we go. There we go. Slash. There we go. Thank you, commands being simpler. Okay. So let me find a good path block. We could go with classic brick. Brick is reliable. But we could also go with deep slate tiles. They're really good too. Because I want to incorporate new blocks as well. Blackstone's a little too dark. I did use beds before as well as part of our sidewalk, because it looked cool, but I don't know, I don't want people sleeping on the streets. I don't want homelessness to exist in Minecraft as well. Nah, it's completely fine, Gil. I mean, if I knew how to make this world open to people, I'd be completely open to letting you. I'd even open up the squad Discord. Or I'd open up the squad Discord chat for you. But, again, I don't know how to set these up, and I don't know if I have the patience to learn how to do it. Because I don't have... I mean, the most technical thing I did recently was install Optifine and shaders. And, right. Sorry, pardon me if I keep trailing off. Okay, everybody. Deep slate tiles or bricks? What do we go with for the sidewalk? The brick stands out more, but the deep slate tiles also look really nice. They kind of work really well with the monochromatic scheme. Just so everyone knows, I am using a texture pack. I'm not using the default. If I go to resource packs, here we go. So this is the resource pack that I'm using to change the look. Compliance 32 Java Beta. This is a really good pack. Oh, it's fine if you start talking about. Oh, thank you, Tech. That's what I use. I found this on Planet Minecraft, so if you look this up, you should be able to find it. But, do we go deep slate tiles or brick? Why is this so difficult? They both look so good. I also need to make myself a new skin when I can, because this one's a little outdated compared to my new design. Do you still? Yes, I do. I do use my YouTube guild. There's a link to it on my Twitch homepage, and that's where I upload my my VODs, just in case people miss them or want to watch them back for whatever reason. But yes, I do use it. It's just not something I've done much more with. I want maybe at some point to try. I don't know. I want to try telling stories on it. Because one of the things I tried to do, this was a while ago, is on occasion I like to try and write stories. I'm more of a visual artist, but I do like to try and write on occasion. And one of the stories that I'm writing at the moment is basically, what if I put the Doctor into the events of the JoJo series, or at least the main universe, you know, pre-Steel Ball Run. But I don't know if I'm ever gonna do a video of that, or like a video narration. But that's one of the ideas I've had, because I don't quite know how speed paints work, and quite frankly, while they're very visually appealing to see develop, they don't really accomplish much else, because you can see the finished piece you can see finished pieces on DeviantArt if I uploaded them. But I've not really used my YouTube for anything outside of VODs, no. Maybe I will someday, I don't know. I think it's mostly because I do not live alone. Quite frankly, I don't think I'm mentally capable of it at the moment. You're not familiar with... that's fine. I don't know where you come from, Utechna, but here in the UK, we've got all the series from the 9th Doctor up to... Guild, do we have the 13th? Because I know we've got the 12th. Do we have the 13th? Because we've got 9 through 12. Unfortunately, for some stupid reason, the UK decided it would be a good idea to get rid of the classic series from Netflix UK. country that created it. Well, actually, it came from Wales, but it's a British production. Okay, the original guy behind it was Canadian. Semantics. Okay, so I went with red brick because it's a nice contrast. If I just let's make a crossing. Nice zebra crossing. This. Oh yeah, that works so much better. Love the love. Maybe I should turn weather off for now. I don't know. Maybe I should just get rid of clouds. Okay, so this is the stretch of road in which we're going to start with. So we're gonna build houses on it. Okay. Let me look up some inspiration. Let's find some good modern house or some good house designs. So a lot of the options I'm seeing here are semi-detached. These stock image ideas are really good though, because they've got a front porch as well. These look really nice too. Yeah, we go for something like that. Forgive me for lack of visual. I don't want to take up my entire UBS setup for reference images. So let's get rid of these. Let's go with a series of wood houses. Oak, spruce, birch, jungle, acacia, dark oak, and maybe crimson and warped. Maybe I could have an extra set. Maybe I can have an extra line along this path too. Let's go. Polished diorite. That'll be the edge of the pathway before it leads into the houses themselves. So while I'm working on this pathway and then the house designs, what are everybody's plans for summer? Do you have any commitments you still need to attend to, or do you have anything you'd like to try or get on with? Myself, I want to start doing art commissions, but I am very backwards. I do not know how online banking works. I still need help ordering things online. I'm a complete moron. But I want to try that. I also excuse me, let me take a drink. Excuse me. I want to try and do commissions. I want to try and stream more if I can, but one of the things that puts me off streaming more than I do is background noise. Now I know that can't be helped because I don't live alone, but if I can, I prefer to have little to no noise. Like even if it's something as minor as talking to someone on Discord, I want to have as little interference as possible. But that's not a guarantee, so you know, I'm not sure how often I'll be able to do that over summer. Don't have any plans yet, but you are interested in streaming yourself at some point. Hey! I'd be interested to see what your niche would be, or what your area would be. You just came back from 17 hours. Well, you came back 17 hours from the Netherlands, so... Hey, if you don't have any plans, now's a good time to make some. Like, hell, you could do what I'm doing. I'm on and off binge watching JoJo Parts 1 to 3, because why not? It also helps with story points for what I'm writing. Okay, what's a good outline block? No, actually, let's just... Probably Sims or art streams. I'd like to do art streams, but because the good software that I need to mirror from my iPad Pro actually costs money, and I don't know how else I could link my device. I don't know how to do it. But if I could, I definitely would, because art challenges would be really interesting to do, and they would most definitely broaden my horizons and expand upon my experiences, because I don't experiment with my art a lot. As for The Sims, hey, you do what you will. I've never quite seen the appeal of it. The only Sims I ever played was My Sims on the Wii, and even then I just made my Sim look like the 10th Doctor and gave him a blue shed for a house. Oh, I didn't know you even had, I didn't even know you had a YouTube guild. Interesting. How did you capture that though? Did you go old school and hold a phone or a camera up while you were playing it, or do you have like an emulator that you can screen record? Just made a few months ago. I know someone's currently in development of making like a PC Sonic Riders. I think Chaos X, I think he goes by on Twitter. I don't have Twitter, but I do browse it on occasion. You know, anonymously. There we go. I swear I did GCSE English. Okay, so I've got sufficient space. Let's get one. Oh yeah. Oh wait, inbuilt capture card. Oh. I don't think I've ever heard of one of those actually, because my capture card's its own separate entity. I didn't know some PCs had inbuilt ones. That's got to be really convenient for stuff like streaming and video production. Right. Start with a spruce house. Not spruce, oak. An idiot. Well, hey. Maybe the quality is not so great. My VODs are still at 480p, but as long as they can be enjoyed and everything is legible, I'm not fussed. It's not a big deal. I only really care about anything above 480p if you want to take content production seriously. If you're in... Oh, so it's the same as your Twitch, just with a capital G. I will keep that in mind, or I will try. Make no promises, break no promises. So that's... There we go. So it's all ready. Let us us begin. Alright, you Techno, you do that. Actually, maybe I should use... There we go. That's much better. Oh, nope. 1, 2, 3, 5. Nope, you little sod. Hold on. There we go. You also have a modded... Oh, you have an emulator. I've been suggested by people to get into emulation, but I don't know the first thing about it. And I keep putting myself off of doing it. It's one of the few instances of procrastination, heavy procrastination. Let's see, can I use any good use any good decoration blocks? Ooh, this will be good. So beehives have a really nice texture for decorative building. Maybe it is a bit risky, but sometimes you can't do anything but take risks, unfortunately. I don't know if I can find a good substitute for decking for the other houses, but beehives, definitely a really good building block. Yes, I can stream through my Switch. I've actually done a few Switch streams before. I did Miitopia. I know I've done Miitopia. I swear I did. It wasn't on my Switch, but I have streamed Spyro the Reignited trilogy as well. Because I have a capture card. It works with all HDMI-based devices. So it works with the Xbox, it works with the Switch, it would probably work with a PS3 if Sonic Unleashed didn't run at 10 frames a second. Yeah. If you want to see how I got on, then the second one is on my YouTube, but again, I wasn't able to get the first one up. You know what? Hold on. I'm having second thoughts. Give me a moment. Yeah. I've wanted to do Smash Brothers as one thing for a while. It's just, who do I play with? Because while I'm not saying that going online is a bad idea, it's certainly not the most. You don't know. I don't know. You get. It's very much a. You take a risk with playing Smash Brothers online with anyone that isn't a friend because of your connections. Oh yeah, if you, me, and Ryan could get together for a stream for Smash Brothers, that'd be great. It's just a matter of, is there a day where we're all available and that, you know, that we'd all be willing to take the time to set up. You'd also both have to be fine with using your voice, because I've played with you on stream before, but you didn't use your voice because you were in Twitch chat. But yeah, we should definitely try and stream together sometime if possible. Bugger, hold on. Yeah, on Discord, but only if you're comfortable with doing it. Yeah, that's fine. Take all the time you need, you techno. I'm just working on a potential house design to use. I wouldn't call myself an architect. I'm not what's a really prevalent building name? Let's see. Okay, here's one. I'm no Korean, for people who have heard of that YouTube user. I'm no Korean, but I like to think I can still make adequate looking structures. You're always ready, you're trashing to... Yeah, that's the problem with playing, especially Switch games online. It's the connections. That's lightning. So maybe we won't go with differently coloured houses, but definitely like multiple instances of this house with maybe some slight differences as you go along. Yeah, it's all coming together. Thinking we leave this side blank because I want to put a fireplace here. I really like it. Does that not give you lightning? The rod? No, the lightning rod protects builds from lightning. So what they created this for is that sometimes before this update, lightning would strike certain materials and set them on fire. Now, lightning rods stop that from happening. Because the philosophy that Minecraft devs have is that if something is screwed up, then it should be the player's fault, not the game's, or something along those lines. So basically, if anyone or anything should be at fault in a Minecraft game, it should be the player. Which I believe is fair. Ideally, you want to, if you're going to fail by something, you should fail at your own accord, not because of something or someone else. A bit of a hint for building, if you want to ever try and really get good at building, be willing to experiment with different colors, different blocks, different styles depending on what you're building. Like, I rarely experiment with my art, but I always have something to think about when I'm building in Minecraft, because I'm always using different spaces, different environments. Here we go. Question for people who play Minecraft, because I don't know how many people in chat actually play Minecraft, but this is a question for those who do. Is there anything that you'd like to see added to the game that hasn't been announced already? Because hold on, let me try to think. Because I know that on the feedback page on the Minecraft website, they actually say what's been announced and what's under review. But one of the things I'd like to see added that's under review is to give concrete and terracotta options for walls, stairs, and slabs. Because then that allows for more variety in building. It also means you can get much more comfort. Better companions. Do you mean as in like tamables? Like wolves and axolotls? Or do you mean like NPCs? Oh yeah, that's great. Tamables, okay. Utechna says they think what'd be cool is some kind of weather control outside of commands. Maybe some kind of boss mob that can change the weather around them to be all stormy and such. So Zeus, an animal and a zoomorphic Zeus. You mostly play modded Minecraft like RL. the last mod I ever had installed, or the last mods I had installed in my game, were Optifine and the Sonic Ether's Unbelievable Shaders. The last serious mod I had though was, I think it was either Little Blocks or it was the old helicopter mod where it was basically just a boat with some added polygons and sticks for rotors. I think that was the last mod I had installed. The last quote-unquote real mod I had installed. Oh yeah, it's all coming together. So now we go with stone brick, and what's another stair option? What's another good stair option? Ooh, hold on. You used to play RL Craft, but it destroyed your PC. Yeah. I'm curious, was it the was your PC old? Was it not powerful, or was it the mods? Because there's different circumstances. Whatever the circumstances, your PC can still be quote unquote destroyed. Or quote destroyed. So many thunderstorms. What are my options like for weather? Music, weather. Oh well, music's not really important. Well, no, music's important, but the weather's not very important. Pushed your CPU too far. So there's that. Let's see. Now, bear in mind, I am not and do not plan to use World Edit. Because while it's quick and it's... Oh, bugger! I need a lightning rod. Okay. While, World Edit is handy and it looks really convenient. Called it? What? Oh, did you call the weather screwing up the? Did you call the lightning striking the house? I see. I think that works well. Maybe there's enough room for an attic. Add some extra features. Yeah, there we go. Lightning rod doing his job. Let's see. Oh yeah, Gil, how did you feel about Kazuya Mishima joining Super Smash Bros. Ultimate? Because that happened fairly recently. I wasn't there for the presentation, but I have played him, and he is quite well. Some would say he is busted, if you would. Hell, I asked this to even know. I mean, I don't know who plays Smash Brothers, but if you're willing to say, go ahead. I'd be interested to hear your thoughts. You saw it? Yeah, I think a lot of people felt the same way. I mean, I was impartial because I already got Steve, because I wanted a Minecraft representative anyway. But I can see where those who were a little less accepting came from. Yeah, we'll use that. Less accepting. But hey, I mean, the developers have worked hard on the game. I mean, most of the characters, I didn't have very many, you know, really high. Could you lower the music a little? Okay, of course. Give me a minute. Yes, just audio. There. That's not too much, is it? That's not too little, rather. We just went into the OBS settings and tweaked some things. If it needs any more adjustment, then just tell me. Sound balancing is, it's never exactly been one of my strong suits. Yeah, Gil, we definitely need to try and stream something together at some point, if possible. Okay. Nope, that's not it. Now, is that too long? Oh yeah, no, that's not great. That's not great at all. Okay, now how tall is this? Could we make an... Yeah, we could make an attic out of this. Where are my spruce slabs? Could make a loft out of this. More space, the better. Oh, hold on. Okay, good. You feel like you might have been... You feel like you might have been forgotten by some other people. How do you mean? In what respect are you speaking, Gil? Because I don't quite follow. This could be carrying on from a prior conversation. No, I won't know it. Let's have... Yeah, that one. Ah, I see. I wouldn't I wouldn't mention them by name, you know, just for the sake of anonymity, because, you know, using people's real names or talking about them behind their back, I don't see it as a good thing. I'd rather I didn't incidentally de-dox them, because I made the mistake of saying one of my friends' real names on stream, and I couldn't figure a way around it, so I just had to delete the stream entirely. No one else knows who you're talking about, but for the sake of safety, I wouldn't use their real names. Not online anyway, but I see where you're coming from. Spruce doors. You hate when it ran. Well, flies are a nuisance anyway, I'm afraid. Oh, my frames. Where have my frames gone? Oh, there we go. For a moment there, I dropped frames quicker than an abandoned museum. Okay. Over here. Other set of doors. There we go. How is this for an exterior? Maybe the balcony's a little bit long, but I don't know. I could just as easily move these forward a couple blocks, so it doesn't look quite as strange. But the general idea is here. Get rid of these. Don't need them. Oh, I really like these spy glasses. They're like Optifine without Optifine. I won't forget that time a big fly went right into your left. Wait, it went into your eye. That does sound rather uncomfortable. That sounds like it, that sounds like it sucks. Let's use... Let's use deep slate brick. That sounds like a rather unpleasant experience. Right, I'm gonna try and make a fireplace without setting the entire house on fire. Yeah, I'm gonna try not to burn it. That is the idea. That's why I'm going to make a frame of sorts around it, out of a tougher block. Yes, you might have been there for it, but the beat tells a story. I believe you were also there for the kill and bring back Kevin movements. But since then, I haven't been on it. But I imagine what I might do next time I'm on DX, I will do one of two things. I will either continue with Sonic's story, because I am 65% through that if I remember correctly, or I will start Big Story. Purely for the memes. Oh, pardon me a moment. I gotta. Oh, thank you for the follow. You Techno. I just had to remember how to pronounce your name. Thank you for the follow. Where's Neverac? Of course. Is it in decoration box? Sometimes I struggle with finding things. There it is. Right, so now I have to build this entire thing through the house and add a decent looking chimney. You won't be looking at this house from the back often, so shouldn't be a big problem. Has anyone actually played with any of the new 1.7 tools? They've added some really nice stuff. Okay, so does that look too big? Maybe a bit. You haven't played since 1.15? If I assume you have the Bedrock version, it should be out on that as well. Play around with some of the things. Because they've added, look at this. We have candles now. We've got candles, we've got deep slate, got all the different types of deep slate. You've got new textures for... Actually, not even new textures. Instead of getting just iron ingots, you get raw iron, raw gold, you get copper now. And they've added and edited quite a few things. You've also got some more vegetation options, like stalactites and stalagmites. Give it a try sometime, because they've added quite a few new things, and they're fun to play around with. Maybe that looks a little wonky, but yeah, it's the best I'm gonna get. Where are the spruce stairs? There they are. Okay. Okay, there we go. Right, this can go there. Oh, is that functional? Twitch decided to randomly log you off after updating your username. Huh. I guess it would need to readjust. Different information means different things to load, I would assume. Okay. Where are the jungle fences? There was also an error because oh, you couldn't send messages after you followed? That is strange. There we go. Okay, now we've got all of that set. And steel. Right. No, not risking it. There we go. Okay, good. Alright, let's check the back. Okay, nothing is burned. This is good. Right, now I do have a method to making decent looking seats. Let's go with spruce since it's the theme. Minecarts. Single seater here. So these serve as seats or even small sofas that one can actually use. Oh, hold on. They do look a little wonky from the front because minecarts. But from the back, they look alright. Oh, how did that happen? Wait. No, for the love of God, please don't tell me it. Oh God! Okay, so apparently that didn't work. Oh. Bugger. Crap. Oh dear. Okay, you know what? Just put the fire out, just put the fire out, just put the fire out, put the fire out, you fool. Okay. So the fact has been reinforced that I am a moron. Yes, you did. And I thought it was still burning. You did call it. And I hate it. I hate that fact. Have I tried a stone wall? I don't think I'm going to completely rebuild or cover the entire back with stone, but I think reinforcing the whole thing with stone would be the best idea. Okay, forgive me for that. Right. So there's stone everywhere in a 1 block radius. I hope at least that. Oh. So that's why. I forgot to secure the sides. Or at least those sides. Right, let's try this again. Repair the holes. Excuse me. Right, let's try this again. Reinforced. Is burning. Okay, you're gonna play some Frostpunk, but okay, that's fine, you do that. Even if this is just background noise, it's just somehow still getting some enjoyment out of it. Right. So now that the back has been fully secured and I've got a working fireplace that isn't a complete hazard, I can now get to some decorations. Oh, bugger! Okay, I was wrong, I was terribly wrong. How does that work? I guess it's because that doesn't have a surface to reach. Maybe. Put the netherrack down here, it won't reach as far. I can still have the flame. Then have some stained glass. I have worked. Okay. Decor. Oh, come on. How does that work? What? Oh. Oh, god damn it. You know what? How does it spread so quickly? Oh god. No! I should have turned fire tick off. No fireplace. Or no working fireplace. Yeah, I'm gonna forget about it. Which is a shame, because I really like the visual appeal of a fireplace. It's just one massive hazard. Do I have anything that could emulate it, though? Do I have anything that could emulate fire in any way? Ooh! Why didn't I think of this before? Why didn't I think of that? I'm an idiot. Because, I think oh, what are they? Hold on. I'm thinking their name. There we go, campfires. They don't actually they don't spread fire. So they, as far as I am concerned, are completely fine to use in builds. Hold on. I used Netherrack and actual fire originally, but fire tick is on, so it's spread, so now I'm using campfires. Last of that for now. Maybe upstairs could be the utility and bedroom. Those are the two most important types of furnace, so that's fine. Storage is pretty important. The beds are down there. And for the sake of decoration, go with a few of these. There we go. Okay, that's not gonna work. Okay, so it looks like, hopefully, I have come up with a way, or I've come up with a house design. Ignore that. And that. That is suitable for this world. Missed a couple of these. And I've got a view out the front as well. There. Okay, so there's a house design up and ready. Now, imagine copying this a good maybe... Imagine having maybe 4 or 5 of these on each side. It's a lot of copy pasting. It wouldn't be the first time I've done it. I've made like 5 apartment blocks of the same caliber on Bedrock before, but it will still take a good amount of time. You know, this looks Surprisingly, this looks surprisingly little for how long the stream's gone on. Maybe I can at least get some stream lamps in. So I do have a design for some of those. Wrong tab. These. These. There we go, polished black stone. These will work nicely. So now, if I go maybe every 4 blocks. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4 in between, yeah, so every 5 blocks. 2, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so maybe you can get the basic idea of how this is gonna look. Hopefully in future streams I can be a little more focused. There we go. Do I need 1, 2, 3? No, I don't need to add any more there because that's a crossing. Maybe one crossing over here. So there's multiple options. Apologies for the silence. It appears that any conversation material I had to start with has suddenly faded. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And just reflect them over here. Actually, maybe I shouldn't have that many. It's a bit much. Oh, it's nice to know that I'm surprised I've still got 5 viewers because I'm nearing the end of my stream time because I normally go on for around 2 hours. You know what? That's fine. Oh dear. Hold on. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then feel free to use any of these methods I use for building for anything you're working on. Wait a minute, that seems a little too close together. Hold on. Yeah, that's one more than we need. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, there we go. So just imagine a few of those spread out across the road. I think if we go on to around the 2-hour mark, and then that's when I will end the stream. I know I haven't done as much as I would have liked, but hey, I'm trying to talk to chat as well as visually entertain, which is not my This looks good. It's over? No, it's not over yet, but it will be. It's not long until it will be. I don't go for longer than 2 hours if I can help it. Because the VOD takes a little while to upload as well. I've got to download the VOD, then I've got to upload it to YouTube. While I'm doing that, I make thumbnails for the VODs. Which doesn't take a lot of time, but it still uses power. Also got to start using my new avatar art in more things as well. Okay. So this can most definitely be built upon. Of course, if it gets too boring or too mundane, then we could always extend the road out. Okay, see you later, Gil. Thanks for attending though. That's too short. I've made a vertically challenged lamppost. Thanks for coming though, Gil. Wait, hold on. No, wait, that's not... 1, 2... Oh, I made these too tall. I mean, I'm unsure in myself. Boop. Boop. And boop. There we go. So, just a brief walk down this road and through this house. And then, I will probably end it there. So let me go to the end of this road. So for those who want to briefly take a look, then I will be just doing a brief visual tour of what I've done so far. Brief look inside. Maybe this could use a little bit of a makeover. Then storage loft up here. This view will hopefully get better when there's more houses and other roads that branch off to different things, because those are things that one can work on outside of the houses, because I know it's going to get rather cumbersome if I work on the street for too long. But with that, I'm going to end it there. Thank you to everyone on Twitch who attended, and thank you whoever may be watching this VOD back on YouTube. If you'd like to be notified when I upload the VODs to these streams, then feel free to subscribe and make sure notifications are on. If YouTube does its job, one should be notified. If you'd like to be here live when I stream, there should be a link to my Twitch in the description of the YouTube vid, and likewise for my Twitch homepage for those who may want to look at the VODs later. This has been A Spectrum D, but you may also call me Lewis, and